see through your act, and I still enjoy.
Players don't reach breakout status on their own. A good game sets the table. Coaches are the ones responsible for recognizing it and challenging players to push further. The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause I don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cleveland Browns. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Falcons. His guy's one of the top contenders in the conference, just one loss through 8 games this year. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out, someone who twice took the University of Texas to that college football semifinal. It's Quinn Ewers.
Kit, you watch Quinn Ewers throw a football, and I got to do it a bunch collegiately. You see why he was the #1 player in the country coming out of high school. Had to overcome some injuries over his time collegiately. He's got to maximize this opportunity and show off his greatest strength, and that is his ability to fire it.
Back-to-back carries here. Shoots away from one. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. Not a whole lot to speak of here, Parker. 2-yard gain at most at second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. The motion on receiver left. Give here to the motion man. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1 brings up third.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
The 49-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside him. So good work. Reset those chains.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's a design run. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week. There's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go put a score on the board.
He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Setting up to throw. Caught by his back. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 2nd drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that 1st drive ended in a punt. 1st and 10 from the 32. Yours to the air now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's yours. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. They'll run it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Let's attack. He's still going. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when you bust those tackles.
Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Falcons and their running back about to get back to work. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. On first down, they'll run. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Making 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. They give it to him again. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, here's the pass. That one connects. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. They're throwing it. Has it at the 7. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Pass play on 1st and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Now a give on the counter. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They fake the handoff. Now yours. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround his last 2 plays on. Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
46-yard line.
Now we're on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work on the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Down at the 26. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's yours. Making the call himself. The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! The Falcons bring it in. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
There are so many fundamental details playing the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. That's played at the 43. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Browns getting their offense out there. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They kick the running back in motion. From the shotgun, Ewers. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series. But by getting stuck for a loss.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Throwing here, Ewers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Complete now to the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Plowing up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward with only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking in the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Airing it out on first down. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up second down at the 49.
Second down pass play coming. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, but obviously without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he drives this forward to the 6. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sticking to the air here. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
This one is up and good. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Ewers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try on the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Ewers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. The Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Has some daylight through the 40. Oh, and he's out in the clear. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end on a lopsided first half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. We're looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. And drawn up for it. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Trucks a defender. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Here's the handoff. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
They're in long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
They'll set up here for the point after. The XP is up and good. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this 2nd half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Throwing the out route complete. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Start the 2nd half with some needed points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
The kicking team out to try the extra points. Scared folks for a bit, but his extra point is good. And the Browns make it an 18-point game. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Falcons returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They go play action on 1st down. He's got a man left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10.
No throw, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. To throw, here's Ewers. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're going option keeper up first and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Here he goes, third and long. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down. The Browns are lined up to punt, and they could really use a good one here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So first and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run here on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Throwing on seconds. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the shotgun, Ewers throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Again to throw on second. He loses the football, and the Falcons get to it.
They're using this this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard, but like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. He takes off with it. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead off the turnover. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Ewers to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. They cost him 5 yards. He's out there midfield and still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Slot man in motion left. Throw in here, Ewers. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into traffic, complete! And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Putting a receiver in motion. Air it out on 3rd. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Rose caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Motioning the tight end left. Ewers keeping this one himself. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Yours to the air now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing now, it's yours. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Browns make it an 18-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Right at the gut. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down.
2nd down now. They need 7.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down. At the 40.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
The 33-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Hand off to the back. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead.
Browns 17.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Browns getting their offense out there. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Motion man sent left. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. He finds Brown right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
To
36-yard
throw,
line.
Ewers. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll run here following the penalty. And the Falcons scoop it out. He's off to the races. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Falcons keep running away with this. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Extra point attempt coming up. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead.
17.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Now it's Ewers. On it, and he nearly picked it, so couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Ewers now to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for 3rd. To throw, here's Ewers. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Sideline, he's got it, and he gets them. Some laundry on the field, but this is directed at the officials. The Falcons have thrown that challenge flag. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So the call stands even after the challenge, and now they're down to just 1 timeout. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. From the shotgun, Ewers. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that makes it 2nd and long. Trying to throw this from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard. Might as well go for this on 4th down. They'll throw for it. He connects downfield. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or two eye? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Browns, 24.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Plowing up the middle. Makes the tackle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
The give here on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
throw, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14.
The Browns offense out once again, led by Quinn Ewers. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing here, Ewers. And this one's dropped. Would have been a nice game.
Intended for number 11.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Man in motion, headed right. Here's Ewers to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete out to the right. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. And the question becomes, Brock, with how readily they've been able to score, will they be able to resist trying one more time from this excellent field position? Give now to the running back. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
And the Falcons. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to the well again. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll try and punch it in. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Throwing now, it's yours. Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
It's in the game.
miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause I don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are. I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan wallet in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. His guys ready for what could be a tough one and perhaps a playoff preview come January. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did you get them in that end zone a handful of times, you protected the ball, and you routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, he's going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Into space at the 45. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
A gain of 22 yards.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 35, here's second down and 6. Moving the tight end right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
The extra point is good, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. kicks away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown, so 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steelers' offense make their way out to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane throws quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, yeah. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
60 minutes. I just want to run. I just want to.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. The throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lone Jack in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And mark them down up beyond the 30. Give them 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Prime Time. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta afterwards. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. First and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Right back to him on first down. And he proves tough to break down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. From the 48-yard line. Here is second and 6. Motion man is the tight end going right. Now, faking the give. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third and a yard. Man in motion, heading right. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
Second and 9 at the Falcons 34-yard line.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Has an opening, past the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. That one is good. And the Falcons will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
41-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going right. They'll stick with him again. This time they're ready for it. Rigged to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down, that is on the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the
Throwing now from the gun. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
30-yard line.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in short game.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down was looming. Here's their punter now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They'll throw out of the gun. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
They motion a receiver right. Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll step up and run this. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He'll dodge one would-be tackle. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Falcons offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
This time they stay on the ground.
A little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike. They catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to...
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
3-yard loss brings up second and 13.
Now they'll set up to throw. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. And they'll let Dutch run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Front back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Falcons offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the 4th down.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Run on 1st down. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4.
Here's a run. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Falcons. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Steelers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Handoff here, up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
30-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set him to throw.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
How about that hit? He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
47-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what...
A throw right side is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they get it as their own 4.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down. Back at the 5.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third, they need 8. Down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. They send the tight end in motion. No turn in hand is one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Off balance throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Putting the tight end in motion. Now a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
They need one right now. Third and long. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throw here to begin the drive. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
At the 35-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Right, it's taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
Second and 12.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To number 88. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Now give on the ground, and he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They bring the tight end in motion. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. They run out of the gun with Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Miller. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Steelers first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his 1st NFL touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The score, Steelers 20, Falcons 17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll come up now for second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the
They'll run.
15-yard line.
Uh-oh. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run here. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. It is second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second
Now
and 6.
they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Intended for number 84. Incomplete.
Here comes third and 6.
6 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Fourth down.
He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. They have tied things up here in the final minute. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 20.
Second and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Important punt here in this tie game late. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Whoa!
A gain of 9 yards.
Here's first and 10.
The Falcons first down. First and 10.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. He'll start at the 4. Oh! And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it in the pursuit.
And now, since we are in overtime, all challenges come from the replay officials, so we will get another look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
48-yard line.
Quick hitting slant there. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Steelers' 45-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move change. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up third down now. That's caught left side. It's complete. They'll look to throw again. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will score! Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The tight end going in motion to the left. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete contact, but the flag's going to be 4th down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.